Hello boys, my name is Yoshi. Welcome back to Xenoblade, the last episode well, actually really now the last episode of Xenoblade Chronicles, Future Redeemed. In the last video we beat the ultimate super boss, Fog Dweller Abbasi, got his special items, and with it also acquired some of these special items, including the Mercury Reins for a crit boost, the Martis range for plot rating, and a few others. Unfortunately, it seems like you will have to get these at random from the boss, but it's useful if you can get any decent ones. We'll start by throwing the Martis. We will want to make use of these, so except for that Ardennes one, we're gonna throw the Martis reins on the other characters. Also, since I'm not playing the other set, I figure, why not throw one of the most busted crit ratings on one of the most crit-like characters, Rex, as that'll make his damage even higher. Yeah, you can see this is quite funny. I was actually going to put this on Matthew, but I think this is actually better. We're gonna make use of that, and in kind of surprise twist, we're not actually going back to the base game right yet. In fact, we're gonna actually do a test. I cut this a bit short because I simply did not have enough time to test it. And because I do want to do something else in this video, I figure better to show it now. So we're not messing around. We're not doing any extra setup. I might actually drop an early quick save here, because I'm not going to be doing anything else elsewhere. It's just a safety save in case I really need it, but I probably won't. So, when in control, I now knew favorite character X, and using exclusively him and exclusively only him, we're gonna see how fast we can beat the final boss. I figured, since it's been a while, I figured I would test my newfound strength against the final boss and see how fast we can beat him. Alpha, you are about to get completely wrecked. Racer Strike, I don't care about that. Rex doesn't care, he's just gonna do a bunch of damage, and that is what we're gonna deal with. Alpha does still have a lot of health, but he is going out a lot faster. I will admit, he is kind of annoying whenever he does his Monado speed thing, but yeah, we're doing a lot of damage already. We could probably just save the chain for the third phase, which is like his second phase. Now we'll show that you can skip these events, so we'll do that. We've already watched these cutscenes, so we're gonna go straight to that. Unlike the previous game where you basically had to watch certain cutscenes regardless of the setup, now you can actually skip some of them, which is nice. See how much damage we're doing. Slowly charging not good. That makes our charge go down a little bit. We're probably still gonna get jump very quickly though. Gonna wait until the ends. Because we have such an overwhelming advantage, Rex DPS is hardly taking much damage today, I guess. He's almost like a evasion tank in such a way, like... Oh yeah, there's that ability. Hardly anything. It does shield our chain attack though, which is kind of annoying. Obviously, I didn't change much else. I kind of still have basically the same setup from before. So, it's just we're on level 99 this time. We don't really need to change to beat this guy. In fact, we pretty much already did a lot of that. We'll go ahead and use this as like the next finisher though. So we can still do super finishers on him. Right, he's 2 down. Forget if there's a third phase. Oh, okay, I was just pressing a wrong button there. I forget. I honestly do forget if there was a third phase or not, or if it just ends after that. If you want to see the full ending, just check out the final video instead. That's where you'll be able to see the full ending. But we're not here for that. I just wanted to show off how powerful our characters have gotten, and also to defeat Alpha as a confirmed save, because I know in some 100% runs, timing doesn't actually end when you get 100%. You have to check that you have 100%, and then you actually have to defeat the final boss, so you get a save after that. And that confirms that you've done it. But realistically, I was going to do that at some point anyways, just because I thought it was really cool. Now, you might have noticed, yes, there is no New Game Plus for some reason. The base game had one, but for some reason, they just didn't bother adding a New Game Plus. So there's literally zero reason to rate same, unless you want to start from the very beginning. Because unless they do like a different patch or something, there's no New Game Plus right now. Of course, the main reason I'm here, though, is not necessarily for this extra thing, but is for our base game. Remember our base game with Xenoblade Chronicles 3, where we had all sorts of different stuff. Our 232-hour game, by the way. Yes, that's how long it took us to 100%. One of the longest 100%s I think I've ever done. I'm probably not going to do something as close to it as that, except maybe our Warriors. I've already mentioned I'm doing that. That one I'm kind of been balancing out. I still have some like cool costume designs, so I think I'll keep those on for now. Anyway, don't want to waste too much time, so I'll go straight to the region I actually want to be at, because probably the most important thing about being Future Redeemed is it actually unlocked a new challenge that you can do at any point now in the base Xenoblade Chronicles free game. So now you can actually go over and do stuff. By the way, I am going to end it a specific way, and you'll see why in a minute. But for now, yeah, we're just going to... We don't really need food, actually, because like the food just goes away whenever we use it. Realistically, we should just go straight into the super portal, because yeah, that is the thing that we're gonna do. Alright. So just to show what setup we're using, we're going to be using our same setup that we used originally when we first did the battle. So, we're going to go to party formation and use the aim aggressive setup that was the balanced one that we had from before. Signifier healer, this ever character healer, and a few other things, but still loading with knowing my favorite role, the Soul Hacker. I'm gonna change him up to instead be the other class that was doing a lot of damage, Seraph, so we can use the Element Genesis strat again. Although, honestly, I'm really tempted to just switch this up real quick. You know what? Since we haven't been here in a while, I am gonna do it. You know what? I'm not gonna use Element Genesis. Instead, I'm gonna swap it out. And we're just gonna have Unlimited Sword on. I've already mentioned how Noah is by far my favorite character, so I always do the setup on him. The other characters will just use whatever, because we do not want to waste a lot of time I do like that this party formation really saves some time. But anyways, the main reason we are here is for a completely different no-pawn Arcsage battle. You do not get any Arcsage Gauntlet runs, by the way. That will always get stuck on Pro permanently. However, if you change to here, you'll get 2 new abilities called the Two Saviors. Here is the Ace for Legends from Slice of Arcade. Battle gets 2 heroes abandoned. Careful when to attack and when to defend. For getting it, hey, our S-rank time is 8 minutes, and our reward for winning is an accomplished earring. And you can only do this if you have defeated Future Redeemed. This is rank 4 in the stars, so it's a little bit easier than the other battles, but is still probably going to be pretty tough. It is supposed to be unlocked from some secret, so I imagine it's at least decently difficult. As for the difficulty, we're of course doing it on normal, and I think our strategy is just going to be Unlimited Sword, and honestly, this isn't a big surprise either. Our battles are going to be against... Yes, we have to face against Shulk and Rex at the same time. Honestly, I'm probably not going to... Oh, I just realized, guys, they were really high level, so this is going to take a bit longer. We're doing a lot of damage now. Okay, good. We got rid of one of them right away. That was actually really quick. So if you're wondering why I'm using the Lucky 7, is 1, it's actually kind of broken for these kinds of battles, and 2, yeah, I haven't used Noah in a while, so I definitely want to use that. Okay, I'm gonna immediately trigger Noah's Fusion Art before this ends, so we can use Origin Blade as well. Go, weaken all the enemies. If he's still alive by the end of this, we'll probably just chain attack him to death. We'll probably won't take that long. By the way, I think I did a good strategy quickly switching to Rex. After seeing how much busted damage he did in the base game, yeah, no sense going for Shulk at all at this point. It's really probably best to just go straight for another character. Oh, we can't even use chains in this battle. Okay, so we have to win without chains anyway. So good thing we did that. Okay, now we are pretty much done with our damage, so we are probably gonna die at some point, but honestly, we can probably get this up pretty fast if we know what we're doing. Though he's probably already almost dead, though. Yeah, it was not actually that bad of a fight. In fact, that was really quick. Even on normal, we got it done in like 2 minutes. So this was basically the bonus episode thing I wanted to show, is that there was an extra attack thing. I do not care, by the way, if there's an Ouroboros or defeat him with chain attack. Because, yeah, that would be really tricky to get in this battle, because you'd have to defeat one with Ouroboros, but another with a chain attack. But we can't even use a chain attack, because, yeah. Also, ooh, apparently, for completing that challenge battle, we get new heroes, too. That's nice. Shulk and Rex differ from other heroes in 2 ways. 1, their classes cannot be learned by others. Number 2, they will not appear in event scenes. Holy crap, dude. I almost want to test them in other battles, but think the only way to realistically test this and not waste a lot of time is probably just use them in place of our regular heroes. I did not expect them to be this strong. Be included, by the way. This is actually a big surprise. Remember, this is still technically blind, sort of, in a way that I did not know that they were coming in. So what does he have here? Because he is slightly different here. Yeah, still has his break, he still has his heavy rush, and he still has his slit edge for the bleed. You can also still set him up with the Monadal stuff, although he only has 2 abilities, Monadal Rage and Armor. Yeah. I figure, instead of wasting a bit of time, let's just do one of the more not so terrifying challenges, but maybe tricky challenges, whatever. You know what? Maybe? No, I don't want to waste too much time. I do want to show him off in at least one chain attack, so for some fun, I'm not going to throw them in the super hard battle. I will, however, do something very interesting, so let's do the 6 Angry Beasts battle. I was gonna actually just do that same battle again against the Shulk and other stuff, but then I won't be able to show off their chain attack powers, so for fun, we're just gonna do this battle twice, but we're gonna change our assistant character for each battle. Hopefully we actually get the chain attack off. Now, as he's just a healer, he's not going to really do much damage. We are going to be controlling this character. Ooh, I just realized. Interesting. Well, I guess I'm glad we got to show this off. So, if you have one of the heroes in the battle, it completely changes the theme that you have to play with in this battle, which is really nice. Yeah, I'm gonna need a battle, by the way, where I can use a chain attack, because they might end up being a lot harder than I thought. Yeah. This guy might just die before I get to chain at all. Ooh, we might barely get it, though. I don't really care. There how early this is, I just want to show off his arts. That is, if we actually get him to appear. What is this Urella chain? It's apparently... Okay, so when he creates the order, adds 20 character... any TP to the most TP character and reactivates them. Alright. So, if I just set up Noah like this, should this be enough, maybe? Oh yeah, okay, we can at least show this off. Ideally, I want to show off the second art too, but it didn't look like this was the best battle for that. So we'll get one here, the chain art thing. Ah, whatever though. Honestly, just doing this battle twice is probably going to be what I do. So yeah, oh, we got a 3 times reward, that's nice. I completely forgot I was using that. But I guess the most unique thing is, yes, they are a bit trickier to unlock than our heroes, but if you use them in battle, they actually have their own unique theme, which is nice. Let's actually just check his stats instead. That'll be a bit easier to then figure out his other stuff. So his skills are just actually pretty much similar to what he had in the base game, where 50% chance to own chat to become a guaranteed hit, and also evade enemy attacks during it. Glance Awakening when damage taken exceeds 20% of maximum HP. Glance of Bard increases damage the more enemies target you. And whenever his attack deal 200% attack damage to an enemy. His gems cannot be changed are Hiker, Steel Cleaver, and Tailwind. His base stats are mostly built as agility, as he's supposed to be an agility tank like Mio. And I didn't get to see his order effect, but I think be something that there's probably somewhere else that shows that off. He did have a heroic chain thing though when he said where it says adds a certain amount of TP to the most character and reactivates them. So it at least has that. Of the two characters, he's probably one of the weaker ones though, considering Rex was much tired. So now let's see what Rex can do. The Master Driver Lex. This guy was literally very broken in Nature Redeemed, so it's no surprise he might be strong here as well. Now let's do a battle with him. At the same time, we're going to do the same exact battle we did before, although I might actually do something a bit trickier though, because I worry I might not get the attack thing up in time, so... Alright, this one allows me to chain. Let's do this one. Let's do Black Castle Chosen instead. Both to see a little bit of balance and also to see if the theme thing works. If for some reason it doesn't, then that's fine. But I believe Rex should also have his own theme too, then. This is mostly just to show off the heroes in battle. Unfortunately, you cannot control them directly, so you kind of just have to battle and see what happens. Okay, yeah, I was correct. I was definitely correct here. So we get the Xenoblade now. Honestly, I really like this theme. I know I like the first theme a lot too, but I feel like this theme just has a lot more significance to it, and also considering how much I like Rex and Xenoblade too, this is a really perfect theme to have. By the way, you can hear this theme outside of just getting Rex. In fact, if you were playing the storyline, you would actually see a secondary character. I mean it. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, when we were doing some DLC stuff with like even before Future Redeemed was out, Ino also had his house. Ino's battle, or what battles Ino had during the storyline, had him do a lot of nice stuff, and it was really busted. Honestly, I don't care if we have to delay our plan a bit. It's fine. There we go. Alright, here we go. I really do like this system that way. But yes, if you remember the storyline specifically for Ino, during one of his hero quests, you actually heard the Xenoblade 2 thing briefly for just one exclusive battle, and then that's that. But if you have Rex in the party, apparently you can hear it whenever you want. Yo, I'm actually really tired of stuff. We're gonna pull out real quick. We're gonna pull Unlucky 7 and just completely style on these guys, just because I feel like doing that. I'll chain against this weak lane enemy so we can actually see a full team, since it's been a really while. And perfect, we actually got his order, so now we can actually see what he does. So he has a completion bonus of reduce enemies' physical defense by 53% points, which is actually similar to what Cena does, but maybe slightly better. And also has an effect where applies TP by 130% when it first in line to attack. Also makes all attacks critical. Brings you guys a lot of damage. See, like, even there, yeah, he did a lot. Okay, so he's really probably just as lucky as he was in the second game, if you could get him to TP, so I think that's what we're going to try and do here. We'll start with the break, though. Dang it. A normal character, by the way. A normal mob, and we don't get a break on it. Okay, yeah, even just that one art, he already killed his opponent. He seems a lot stronger than Shulk is, that's for sure. We're gonna keep going, though. I want to see how much damage he can do. We're gonna keep using the side launch, because that's obviously his strongest art here. just barely got into what I wanted, which is nice. We didn't get the break, so we'll have to go for it using somebody else. We'll do Lance instead. There we go. Only took us about 15 minutes, but whatever. I was gonna do this with Shulk too, using 70%, although as an offender he's probably not gonna do much damage anyway, so his extra effect is probably better. I did not get heal, so I can't show off the secondary art. I'll do bombshell bits instead. Well, oh wait, no, it's not like Sia's art, because this one is 30% chance to be unblockable. His is just reduce the enemy's defense. Let's start building Noah's percent up now. Should be able to just finish with Rexia now. We may not get Rex back right away, but we're probably gonna get him back by at least a certain point. Okay, we'll do Meal so we can do the Horribles finisher we got, and we'll start to build up our other characters. Alright. Unfortunately, you cannot do any extra arts on him. He doesn't have any horrible spinners like he did with like a Unity finisher. But we can still do a decent amount of damage though. I did not do this setup properly. Ideally, you want to get a power charge here with Cena and just pass it to the other characters, but I honestly don't need that. We already know which art is the strongest for Frank, so we're gonna use that. Okay, not bad, almost 100k damage. He actually did about 250k though whenever he did this, although this was at reduced level, so at level 99 you could probably hit close to damage cap. So yeah, it's pretty nice change to show us off. And I at least got to see Shulk's major ability. We may have not gotten him as a hero art, but that's fine. There's probably some research you can do to show us off at some point. And yes, I do have the element stuff, because like, this still uses the element Genesis setup. I have summon elements, because that boosts the power of element Genesis by a significant amount. So it ended up being a longer battle, that's fine. We wanted it anyway, so we could show off Rex's full potential there. Even at level 40, he still did about 100k damage, so imagine if he was fully buffed up. He might be a bit nerfed compared to his other versions now, since like he doesn't have like the full stat build like he would in the A game, but he's still really freaking in this game. I'm not gonna lie, I do like him. So yeah, with that, we're pretty much officially done with Xenoblade 3 as a whole. I just wanted to show this off, both because I knew the video would be really cool, and two, I was definitely gonna show off the challenge effect, because like after all this time, there's the 100% playthrough is not gonna be truly complete until we actually like legit get everything done. By the way, I will be 100%ing other games as well, though those are probably gonna be not nearly as long as this one. So anyway, since they were part of the city, I figure, for fun, we're gonna go back to the city part and just finish here, because After all, this was the these characters we had were supposedly also the founders of the city. So now we can compare their looks and see who is actually who. And I thought it would be a perfect place to like end the video too, because like we literally just finished Night Prey. So yeah, like all the characters are here from the Future Redeemed stuff. So right here, this is obviously Matthew. This is Nal. This is Shulk. This is Nicole. Even has the goggles and everything. This is Glimmer. And then we have our boy Rex over here. Yeah, they kind of look identical. Oh gosh, Rex, move closer for a second. Yeah, see, yeah, that's definitely Rex. And the other one is Shulk. The 7th character who disappeared here that isn't mentioned. That's actually A. Unfortunately, A isn't shown here, but honestly, A was kind of a robot to begin with, so it didn't really make sense for them to be included. But guys, all 6 of the 7 characters are here, and then we also have this Orville Storm. And it even shows that the 7th founder has an unknown identity. Which makes sense, because even in the base game, he didn't really have a full identity. This character, A literally was just named A, so yeah. Unless you played Future Redeemed, you wouldn't even know that A is just like a mysterious robot figurine. So yeah. Anyway, to make sure I'm not messing around, I will, of course, be dropping a save to make sure we actually have a save file with the completion setup. Showing it with Rexter, Master Driver, and the chair. Because, like, I want to save it with Rex as our active, well, hero, because I want to make sure I do other stuff. But other than that, yes, this is we're basically done, though. This is basically our send-off to Xenoblade 3. It took a really long time, but we are finally done. Like, holy crap. It took us a while, but we've basically 100%ed all of Xenoblade 3, and there's not much else to say about it. Vance is kind of just doing his own thing. And yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this series. It was probably one of my longest up to this date. Please leave a like if you enjoy, comment, subscribe, and watch my videos content. I will be taking a break though, because Xenoblade 3 has drained my stamina, and honestly, I have so much better things to do with my life. But there will be some quicker games, hopefully, in the future. They shouldn't take really that long. So hopefully we get a bit of a quicker games. But until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.